What's good, my fellow peasants? How you all doing? So, forgive all of my videos today. I'm just going to say up front, I'm going to be recording a lot of videos today. And they're going to be very minimalistically presented. You're not going to get the usual good editing and sound tracking because it's coming up to Christmas and there's so much I want to cover before Christmas. And I just know that once I get on that there turkey, glog, and Christmas sherry, I'm not going to be able to record for shit. So, kicking off with episode Ardyn, there is a teaser trailer, by far the most what I'm excited for. And I'm also going to talk about Tabata because there's some news with him. Some interesting deets on why he left, what he's off to do, and it just makes sense to do these two topics together. But let's do it. Okay, so I always feel like I have too much. When I get excited for a trailer I'm about to watch, I feel like I have too much air in my lungs, and if I don't get it out, I'm gonna suck it deep into my lungs and blow my kidney up. Alright, here we go. Shit. Okay. Anime. I love that they're doing an anime. I gotta say, I love the Brotherhood episodes. Such a good. Whoa. Okay, bowing to him. Crystal. It's very hard to see even what's happening. Oh my god. What? What the shit just happened? What? What just happened? I have literally not even the faintest clue what the hell just happened. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's the art style or just the drawing of it. I think I'll have to take this frame by frame. Hold up. Alright, so we've got Oracle Ardyn. There he is, travelling the world. Be gifted the power of healing by the gods. Yeah. It looks actually very much like the kind of scrawlings and scribblings we had in certain books about the Star Scourge. I do remember some of the writing on that looking very similar. Hold up, who the hell is that? So, Ardyn, travelling walking stick man. Is he helping him? Turns off. What in the shit? I don't know if this is Japanese writing or if there's anything to decipher. What am I supposed to get from this? Okay, so this is them bowing down to the new king. I mean, I guess this looks maybe like very old Kingsglaive. If we're going way back. I don't know, actually. They're like Spartan helmets. Interesting. Oh, man, it's not going to be Soul Hyman's, is it? Alright, so yeah, we've got the crystal. Book 3. Book. Oh, what the... Yeah, the Scourge taking him. Yeah, everything turning dark. I can't even. That doesn't tease shit. Oh, alright, there we go. Okay. Well, first of all, I want to go to the comments, see if anyone else made sense of absolutely anything. So I feel about the DLC, super excited. A moment of silence for Aaron, Luna, for Noctis. Ripperoonies. I've got to say, I'm actually kind of over the DLCs getting cancelled. I kind of said it in my update video, which I'll probably release before this. I actually think that without these DLCs, I'd say in the way, I really think it's going to make Square look to other horizons. I really think that that's going to be the case. Well, at least we've got Percy. Oh man, Darren DePaul. I cannot wait for him. In this episode. He is going to go to town on that voice acting. That man is love. He is passion. He is VA God. Still salty with the Curse DLC. Alright, honestly, I'm not getting anything from this comment section either. Woo! What a great start to the day! Absolutely nothing. But okay, so diving into why Tabata left. Because I don't want to cover that story here because it's not much. It's simply him talking about why he left. I kind of speculated what it was, and kind of in my mind, I really thought it was. And I actually started getting the hint of why I thought Tabata should leave, and I actually said it back in the day when he started talking about all the really advanced stuff he started wanting to go into, like really advanced AI. and some of the programming behind that, and just more open world terrains, and sort of his vision with how stories should be paced and how they should be done differently. And even in this article, he talks about how development, he wishes it was different. It just seemed that everything he was saying coming out of 15, 15 really gave him a vision for what he wanted to do that really wasn't succinct with either Square Enix or Final Fantasy. And that's why I said, as much as I love you, Tabata, I really think that is probably the best time for you to go off and fulfill these ambitions rather than get held back. And that kind of got confirmed here. So Tabata said, here it is. So he expressed that he is deeply regretful and sad that the DLCs did get cancelled, that he wanted fans to be able to experience them who were looking forward to them. But he said that his departure had nothing to do with the quarrel with Square Enix. I mean, probably true. I'm not going to doubt it, but at the day, I always kind of doubt that when people say that, because look at Sakaguchi. He came away and he said that him and Square Enix parted on good terms at first. Like, at first, when he left, he said, yeah, it was just on okay terms. And then it was only like a year or two after that we realised how bad it was, and it really was bad. And that's why the Terra Battle DLC, and Sakaguchi coming back, it just feels like a full circle. But it's kind of ironic that that director has left in the similar kind of way, and now Tabata's happened just at the same time as he's come back. It's like the circle of director life. But he says, I want to do what I want to do in the direction in which I want to go without annoying the company. And part of one of those things that he said he wants to do differently is how the games are being developed. So while working on Final Fantasy 15, I had a strong desire to change the way it was being developed. During the busy season, there's an increase in work and a shortage of workers. When that happens, for example, we would get a boost in numbers from a studio somewhere in Vietnam or Malaysia. Why those two countries? What kind of operation are you running here, Square Enix? I mean, all they had to do was add Mexico to the list. But it was difficult to flexibly scale up like that. I also had to prepare high-spec PCs, create all the security policies, and so on. That part was rough, so I want to change the way things are made, something cloud-based. So before making a game, I like to evolve the way they're made first. Yeah, I mean, that bit doesn't surprise me. That part of what Tabata's had to do on this company and on this entire 15 project and Luminous Studios, I think he's had to go well above and beyond what an average game director should have to do. The man needs to have to be involved in tech and hardware and debugging it. Like, he's really been very hands-on with 15 all the way throughout. And I mean, the man's just drained. He ain't got nothing more to go. Well, he has got more to give, and that's the thing. Because I was kind of surprised to find when I found out that he was making JP Games, the studios that he's opening. I mean, straight off the bat, I'm amazed at how Tabata can even do that. I don't know how he's doing that. Is Tabata minted? Has he just got connections with the industry? Has he just got people who want to come over to his team? I don't know how JP Games has been formed. But the fact that they're going to be taking on AAA games for both mobile, PC, and consoles, I mean, that's big, Tabata. That is big. I don't know how he's doing it. I really thought he would just be making like little derpage kind of games, like Terra Battle, like little. But no, AAA games, fully fledged, and he wants to completely overhaul the way that games are being made. So I love this, and I'm really happy for Tabata. And it would just be incredible to see how that goes in sort of maybe 5 years out from now. Like 5 years out from now, you're going to see on this channel, when I'm old and I'm still just kind of milking it for all it's worth, you know, my time has definitely passed, but I'll still be milking it 5 years from now. It'll be interesting to compare JP Games and the Luminous Studios, like two studios that get formed. I mean, Luminous Studios has such a head start and obviously such a bigger backing. But just to see how the quality and sort of the delivery times and the player satisfaction, I would not be surprised if at the end of it, JP Games has not more players, but happier players. It just got me a feeling. I got me a feeling that under Tabata, there won't be delays, because I really think 15 has taught him the importance of avoiding that kind of stuff. I think that Tabata is the one who's going to have learnt all the lessons from 15, and the fact that he's leaving Square Enix, I feel like the lessons are going with him. And then we're just going to be getting fresh new blood in to handle whatever Square Enix are doing on Luma Studios. And I feel like they're going to have to go through that learning curve all over again, whichever director is taking his place. But there we go, guys. There's nothing else we really want to cover on this. Best of luck to Tabata. Good on him. But episode Ardyn, guys. Did it just say coming soon? It did. It just says coming soon. Do we actually have a date for this? Either way, I really have such, probably too high expectations for episode Ardyn. Like, I really need episode Ardyn to deliver things on the summons front, on the backstory front, really getting into the grit of even like the crystal and what's behind that, who the voice is in it. I need so many questions answered, and I really just hope it can do it. And between a fully fledged anime and a whole DLC, I should damn well hope they're going to cross a few things off my list. Oh my god. I don't even know why I read comments of 50 stuff. It's so polarized. You get half the people saying I mourned into depression that the DLCs were cancelled, and then you've just got the other half saying I wish they cancelled the whole lot. Can you guys finish those other 3 DLC? If only it was as easy as asking, Mahoney. There we go. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Are you hyped? Are you ready for the episode, Ardyn? Or are you one of these naysayers? Anyway, let me know until the next video on this most auspicious of the most